Now I've taken the tape off. I've got this still on, and all the plugs are in the bottle, and already took all the ink out of the isobaric chamber. In the very front, there's a little tab that you pull up. You can hear it snap. Now you don't want to pull up on them. You want to slide them back, and they'll slide off. Because on each side, there's little tabs that hold it to the cartridge. Now if there's any ink there, take a paper towel and blot it off. Then that's how you're going to do it. And you're going to save these. Take the front off, slide it backwards, it'll come right off. Okay, now I've got all the orange clips off. Now what I can do is I can pick this up, turn it, and place it down in there just like that in one. You know, that's the best way I found to do it. Okay, now I got them all lined up. You can hear them snap down. Okay, now, I always use a little alcohol. Anywhere I'm going to put one of the stickers, peel and stick them down, I clean that spot with alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Because sometimes on this plastic you get what we call mold release. And you stick it down and then it doesn't stick long enough and it pops up. So just by cleaning the spot that you're going to be putting it down, see it already comes on the hose pretty much where you're going to put it. You're going to be putting it between, on this printer, this is magenta and there's the black. So you're going to go halfway into the magenta. Not all the way, or not all the way over here to the black. The reason is the TS9120, you've got to kind of keep it over here. And now this hose clip has a little snap on it, so you can unsnap it, take the hose out. But by doing it this way, the cartridge will pop up, and with your fingernail, you'll be able to pull the chip off and put a new chip on. Very simple. Again, I'll show you that later on in the video. So clean anything, wherever you're going to put a bracket down, you want to clean it. You want to clean it with alcohol, anywhere. Like on the outside, inside, and then over here, on this one here, that's where the standoff's going to go. You're going to peel after you clean it and put it right there, right next to that. Now the TS9120 is a little different, but I'll show you that in the video also. There you go. That's going to stop that lid from going down and crushing the hose. Can't shut all the way. It'll be open about, I'd say maybe less than an inch. You also get this little piece of rubber pad, because on the printer, this goes into the slot to tell the printer the hose is down. So I'm going to put this soft sponge down in there, stop, and then I can bend it over like that. So remember, you have to take that out if you ever want to have the cartridges come over, because right now it's unplugged, because I'm going to do hose travel up and comes over. So I want to go just past that ledge. I don't want to go up on top of it. So I'm going to put it right about there. And I cleaned it with the alcohol, and I'm pressing down. It's nice and tight. And I also put the hose bracket here. Put the standoff right there. Okay. This way when you lift up to close it, it'll keep it up so it's not going to crush the hose. Now the last thing I'm going to put in is the main hose bracket. That goes down there. Okay, now I got the bottom piece, and I'm going to place it right in there like that. Oops, dropped it. Which I already put one in. It's right up in there like that. And this way, this will slide down in there like this. There it is. That holds the bracket. Make sure you clean that off with some alcohol. Then you can push it all the way over. Push it all the way over to the right. The hose in the main hose bracket right there. Now if you see a little air in the line, ignore that. That happens in the transportation and it'll go away. It'll go in and it'll disappear. So you put it down in there like that. Make sure you're just not, you know, too much slack here. And it's got to go over it nice and easy. And it's got to go all the way over the other side. So if it's not out, if you don't have enough out, it's going to be too tight. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's what you want. That's called hose travel. And I got my bracket in there. I've got my other bracket. I balanced my thing. Now I can take the clip off. I put a hose bracket here on the outside to hold it. So we'll be ready to turn it on. Okay, now I've been printing with it, printing some documents, and you get the red X. It's going to tell you, you think it's going to be running out of ink. These are XXL chips. Just press OK. It'll continue and let you print. The only time you can't print is when you get cannot recognize. I'll take you over to another printer and show you that. But here you can go back to there, go to copy, standard, color, and it'll still continue to print. And by the way, this is the quality that'll print on standard. Awesome. We have American-made ink, and it cannot and will not clog your printhead. And it just comes out awesome. I've printed a lot of documents on this system so far. I have yet to replace the chip. So when you get the X, just click OK and continue. Okay, here comes another one. Very quiet. You can use the scanner. I have it in the scanner. Yeah, all the functions will work, even though the lid is open maybe a half an inch to an inch. This is full color copy scanned in. And it's awesome. There again, it's American-made ink, Ultra Pro, True Color. Cannot and will not clog your printhead. And all you have to do is open up the big plug and fill up the bottle. But before opening up the big plug, you make sure all the plugs are closed. Then you can open up the big plug. Once it's filled, then you have to go along and open up any of the small plugs that you closed. Check them all. When it's running, they have to be open. When you're filling, they have to be closed. Okay, finally, I've got this. The following ink tank cannot be recognized. That's the time you have to change the chip. Not when you see the red X or exclamation mark. Do not change it. So what you do, you have to take out the center interlock. It's going to come over. Now I've played with this system. These systems have been in for some time. These are actually our prototypes. You would pick it up, and there's the chip. And with your fingernail, you can get in there and take it out. Get the new chip ready. Glue dots should be okay. Find the posts. There again, the contacts go towards the tab. It'll snap in. It's already in. I put it back in there. It says close scanner. So I put the jumper back in. There you go. Put the jumper back in. It says processing. okay, the following genuine cartridge will say no error code. These XXL smart chips are awesome. Okay, now let's go and find the ink level, estimated ink level. Yellow's back up full again. That's as simple it was to replace the chip. And you can continue to print. With the XXL chips, you'll get thousands of copies. So go to inkproducts.com for the latest in CIS for Canon.